Well, welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us on this most anticipated day in this part of the world. Calm confidence is emanating from all corners of the ground, and the odds are certainly in their favour. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Portugal cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Foden. Played in by Foden. And that is expertly dealt with. Beckham. Well read, nice interception. Beckham wins the duel this time. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Messi.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
He's got away. It's Neymar! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
They have, and the shot! Vinicius Junior is flagged offside. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Foden in acres of space out wide. Foden has been caught there, it's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, I think the referee has done well here. He's pulled him to one side, he's told him what's what, and hopefully he'll behave himself from now on.
So what can they conjure from this one?
Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned in not conceding free kicks in this area.
That was travelling. He's played him through. Hernandez. Decent hit! And it's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Portugal, oh, he's been caught on it here. De Bruyne, oh, that's fabulous. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He is through here. Son Heung-min powering forward here. And a shot! Neymar.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Foden. Taken with style. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
And it's Messi. He could be in here. Now it's Son Heung-min. Can he finish? And he hits the net. They are right back in business.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, that's really winded.
Great hit! Goal! Bayern Munich! And the comeback is complete.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
But oh, what has happened here? Shapes to shoot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, the most exciting sight on a football pitch. He had too much trickery for that defence. Brilliant.
Foden. Rudiger going full steam ahead down the left flank. And it's Messi. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it. Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Bayern Munich with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Alexander-Arnold. And the ball's a good... And Messi! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Nicely aimed pass. Valverde. And here's Messi.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de compensação.
De Bruyne.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Good read, needed to be. Valverde. Oh, nicely intercepted. Neymar looking to add to his goal. That's headed upfield. Well, they can break here. He's through here. Keeper's ball. And the counter is on. And the first 45 minutes are up. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Here we go again.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
We expected better, and so did he. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that...
Foden! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Oh, it's die-hard defence, and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Oh, well played. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Messi bops him off it and wins back the ball.
Substituição para Portugal.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner.
Abandona o relvado e vai entrar
And he's there to get it away. And it's Neymar. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Cleared without complication. Hernandez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pepe kept his eye on it, and he's there. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Messi!
Este jogo teve uma assistência de 71.550 espectadores. Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Bayern Munich have their third corner. In for a header! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Sané.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And the pass is intercepted. Messi. And Messi! He's missed, but not by that far. Big chance to get at them. Well, played right into his path.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And he gets rid in a hurry. That pass has been well intercepted. That has been cut short. That has ended up in no man's land. Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. Portugal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Akanji kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well timed, excellent interception. Son Heung-min, and he was quick to react. Now it's Sané, foot in. That is good alertness.
Bayern Munich surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oyarzábal is onto it in a flash. Ah, that's a fine interception. Vinicius Junior. The counter is on for Portugal. Vinicius Junior goes on a run down the left wing. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that could set him on his way. Portugal trailing, but still very much in the hunt for their promotion dream.
It's great to see that there's still plenty of fighting spirit in them, but you might need a bit more than that just now.
No, that was never going to make it.
Portugal need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Son Heung-min moved on forwards. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played, well played. Gently done. Alexander-Arnold. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Portugal pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but... Portugal do look a team on a mission. They seek today to confirm promotion, preferably in style, but as a bare minimum, by way of the all-important point they still require. It is undoubtedly the biggest game for many in the crowd, and indeed for most on the field of play. No other club feels like Boca, no ground like the Bombonera. Feel it, see it, hear it. This is what the game means to this legion of followers. The action has already started. Portugal come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's looking to set free a runner. Alexander-Arnold. Hakimi picks it up out wide. Chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Pepe may well need to be at his best. There's a power about his game, thanks to very decent pace for a big man.
And good effort from distance. Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Pablo Barrios, can he get onto this? Hernandez, well seen, saw that coming. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Alexander-Arnold. And Pablo Barrios. Barrios is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Hakimi. Hit into the middle. Oh, what a climb! Goal! Boca Juniors! Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Alexander-Arnold. Hakimi. Alexander-Arnold.
Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
This time, surely! Played towards the front line.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Zakaria. And that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. It's a red card, a dreadful moment for him. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Messi.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
He rises! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Almost half an hour in now. Alexander-Arnold. He gets big! Heads it again, but still no joy.
Boca Juniors are literally using their heads with some very good service, but it's time for someone to add authority.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Número 30,
Se está realizando un cambio.
Portugal can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Always onto this.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Carvajal. Throw in. That is ended up in no man's land. He's a sharp little ball here. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Hakimi.
Footballing width usually identifies with running.
Oh, smashing header! Another fruitless header.
How hard can it be to time a jump with the right contact? It's not that difficult, is it?
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Pablo Barrios looking to run onto it. Pablo Barrios was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Hakimi. Hakimi. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Portugal are looking to break at pace.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Made into space out wide. Up he goes! Another header, but again the same outcome.
Boca Juniors might just feel they're onto something here, despite not putting that away, you know.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing, but a man down as well. And while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes are going to be extremely difficult.
And the game has already resumed here. Terrific header! Carvajal.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that has put paid to that. And that's gone loose. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the keeper beats it away. Alexander-Arnold.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Big header! Hits it again, but still no joy.
Well, there's nothing wrong with the service. They've just been very wasteful in the air.
Hakimi. Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Will play through for the wide man.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And that should be the keeper's.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Rudiger. Portugal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
43.886.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, it's just a little long. Can he finish? We've got a goal! That was a given. It always was.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Gets his pass away. Great hit! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And here's Cristiano. He'll try from distance.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Modric unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Hakimi. He's in plenty of space here.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box. This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add...
He's got tall! Really well taken goal! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Boca Juniors go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Messi. Oh, well played, well played. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Portugal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, good ball. Alexander-Arnold. Barrios. Alexander-Arnold looking to hit the byline here. That pass isn't the best. Pablo Barrios. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Climbs up big. And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Aimed beyond the defence. Well read, nice interception. Carvajal is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Vinicius Junior. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, shooting chance! There's a goal! With so little time left, grandstand finish! Portugal give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
And he's managed to get free. Pablo Barrios. And the referee brings it to a close. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Portugal really did suffer for their lack of... Portugal come into the last day with one sole objective, and that is to earn the points, which will earn them a journey to the promised land. Surely they must do it. You would certainly think so. The next 90 minutes, the most significant of this campaign. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started. Portugal cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Back into the middle. It's a goal kick. There is the supremely talented Jack Wilshere. I wonder what sort of a role he's going to have here, Jim.
Well, he's very versatile, so I suspect he might play a combination of deep-lying midfielder, but also get forward and be a box-to-box presence.
What they say about him, a player with Spanish technique, but an English lion heart.
Not a bad combination.
Now it's Pavon. Cristiano Ronaldo. Played out to the right. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Pavon. Pavon! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. And it's Neymar. Hernandez. Oh, it's come loose. Braithwaite. So it is still 0-0. Now it's Braithwaite. Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pavon. Braithwaite. Gremio looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Vinicius Junior. Braithwaite. Pavon. He's played him through. A lot of space ahead of him. Hits one! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And now they can spring out of defence. Vinicius Junior.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he's picked out the run. Cristiano Ronaldo. Vinicius Junior. Tries a shot! Goal! Portugal! There is your perfect party piece. It is what they called for. It is what they have been yearning for. His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him. And his response, absolutely clinical.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
Wilshere.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Hernandez. Wilshere. It's Wilshere! It's off target and by quite a way.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Vinicius Junior. He's had it nicked away. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. Cristiano Ronaldo! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Cristiano Ronaldo just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street. Portugal really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Pavon. Beckham does really well to win the ball there.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's looking to set free a runner. Neymar. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Some excellent tackling here. Great chance! Loose. And Messi! And another try! Well, that's caused a worry or two. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Portugal head in, having made the crucial breakthrough. And to that end, there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the... Now the finish! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Vinicius Junior can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Gremio looking to pass their way through. Now it's Braithwaite. Spread out to the left. Hernandez. Nicely aimed pass.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Rudiger. So what can they make of this? Hernandez takes control of it and he's on the move. Portugal are ahead here by what is still the only goal. He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Messi! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, the manager must have thought to himself, we're just narrowly ahead, so it's best to withdraw anybody showing signs of fatigue.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Pavon unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Jemison cuts out the pass. Pavon. Braithwaite. He might be in. Pavon! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Oh, that's just unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate.
Gremio choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Hernandez. Vinicius Junior. Oh, right place, right time. Portugal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Defending was strong and firm. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Pavon.
Gremio really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Looks for the finish! And that would have won it.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
It's Drogba! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Drogba really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up.
Gremio are looking to go forward now. Driving forward. Pepe goes sliding in. No, that's been intercepted. Pavon, and he's found the way past. Pavon! It's in! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Gremio grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Well timed, excellent interception. Neymar, very nicely done, good spot that.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Drogba, he's got plenty of space out wide here. Good read, needed to be. That's going to go a long way. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he's on his way!
There they go, hunting again.
And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, I think the referee has done well here. He's pulled him to one side, he's told him what's what, and hopefully he'll behave himself from now on.
Kanaman. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Portugal are going up. It is the point they needed. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, what can I say, Peter? This has got to be...
Portugal take up their starting position ahead of what will be another manic dash towards the finish line. A finish line beyond which lies pastures substantially greener, substantially more fertile, substantially more lucrative. They really do want to get off to a flyer here. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Strokes it back. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak...
Osimhen! And he's following up! Osimhen gets flagged offside.
Galatasaray would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
It's a pretty loose pass. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Galatasaray clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Shapes to shoot! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Mbappe. And he welcomes it in. There's the shot! And again! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Vinicius Junior's cross. Well-timed, excellent interception. And it's played forward. Vinicius Junior. Pass somewhat off target. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Aim forwards.
Portugal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Ribery. Galatasaray trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Oh, no joy this time. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now it's Osimhen. Oh, it's come loose. Can he finish? He scored! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see that...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's had a hit! Really well taken goal. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Cristiano Ronaldo demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Portugal get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Ronaldo gets into some space. Colomboani. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Oh, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That has not gone well. Carvajal. Beckham. That has been cut short. Osimhen. Quality ball. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. De Bruyne couldn't squeeze it through. Mbappe! Oh, just skip Mbappe! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And he's there to retrieve it. Mbappe! He's got to be in here. Real chance! Vinicius Junior. And that is as far as they're going to go. De Bruyne demonstrating his defensive quality there. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
2 added minutes has been
Plenty of
indicated.
space out wide here. Colomboani does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. And we hit half-time. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look.
Hello attendees.
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Substitution in progress.
That gets things going for the second half.
Portugal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Portugal do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Carvajal. That'll be a throw-in. Sané. Vinicius Junior might just make this. And claimed it back swiftly. Colomboani. Osimhen. And Messi! And another try! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Looking for options for movement. Neymar. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. De Bruyne! Decent hit and on target. Hernandez. Ribéry. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Well read, and the danger is averted. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. He has found a way through. Now it's Osimhen. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
The attendance for this match was 71.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Oh, that's delightful. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Portugal showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now...
Great chance! Goal! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Carvajal, great defending, strong and determined. Tries a shot! Portugal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Oh, he's found support out wide. Kimmich. Now it's Mbappe, and it's Ribéry. And that could set him on his way. Caught offside that time. Neymar, Vinicius Junior, Hernandez. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Kolomuani, and the pass is intercepted. Neymar threads one in. Into the last quarter of an hour. Taken back almost at once. Now it's Ribery. Galatasaray couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And here's Messi. And it's Ribery. Looking for the runner. Brilliantly cut out.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's being shifted off it. Hernandez. That's a good run down the left. No way through. Now it's Sané. Aimed beyond the defence, and that's gone loose. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's found a way through. Over to the left. Beckham did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
1 minute added time.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, that's fabulous. In again. That pass has been... It's Neymar! Decent enough try.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
And that will be it. Portugal were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simple. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And as you can see, we've already started here. He's cut it out. Oh, there's a probing ball. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Beckham kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Haaland, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Pepe has got himself a free kick. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, no joy this time. Del Piero is onto it in a flash. And they're back on the ball again. Fiddles it through. Terrific header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
He's beaten the last man. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Del Piero. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Del Piero. Now then, the ball's come loose. The fullback is in acres of space here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. No, that's been intercepted. Now he's off and running. Del Piero. Haaland! Haaland! Portugal, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And it's Lampard. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Haaland! It's a lovely, neat pass. He can run onto that. Well timed, excellent interception. Hernandez. Now it's Del Piero. And Del Piero! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest.
Haaland! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Not pretty, but it gets the job. He's going for goal! Oh, in he goes again!
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
And he's only too happy. Bellingham! Oh, the ball's come loose. Has a look and has a go. Taken off him. Great hit! De Bruyne. Hernandez. De Bruyne. Rudiger makes the interception. Bellingham. Messi. Vinicius Junior. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's picked his way through. Great defending, strong and determined. Alexander-Arnold defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Haaland! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Haaland deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Well, he's done very well to take that back. Lampard. Carvajal calmly anticipates. De Bruyne. Vinicius Junior. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Nicked it back promptly. That has been cut short. Vinicius Junior is wide and looking to get onto this. And he's managed to gift it back. Engages and forces him off the ball. That's a little off target. He's Haaland! And the shot! Goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him. And there is the half-time whistle. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So we're just settling. Belts one! And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
And here's Haaland. Looks for the finish. That comes as a mighty relief. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Del Piero. Oh, he's in! Portugal needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Rudiger spots it and intercepts. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. De Bruyne. Oh, and he's through the middle. Vinicius Junior. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Este jogo teve uma assistência de 72.306 espectadores.
Oh, he's been caught napping. And the ball's gone astray. Chance! Has another go! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Arsenal upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch. Can he put it away? Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are pulling clear here. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It'll be a throw-in.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Ronaldo chasing after it. Messi, and Messi! De Bruyne. He's gone for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Interesting ball. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Rudiger promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, that's a key interception. Mbappe. Shapes to shoot.
Portugal really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good
Climbs up big! And it's Beckham. They're back in possession. Beckham! Oh, extraordinary. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Oh, it's come loose. Cristiano Ronaldo. And they're quick to get it back. And that's a superb... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. Oh, super find. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Carvajal. Mbappe. And we're done. Portugal suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. The Eternal City embraces this massive sea of blue which has flooded across the Olympico. It's hard to convince yourself there's another team involved. And already we're underway here. Oh, that's a key interception. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, Aurelian Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real...
He rises! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Now, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Hernandez. Interesting ball. And here's the chance to counter. And he's managed to get free. No, that's been intercepted. Drogba. Pass somewhat off target. Tries to dink it through.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Neymar. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Schneider. Shifted it to the flank. Rummenigge. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Oh, easy pickings there. He's found a way. Can he finish? And it's Schneider. Well, there's your danger man. A title that is entirely justified. Lovely feet. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Schneider going face-to-face with his great rival. Well timed, excellent interception. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Neymar. Spread neatly. Rummenigge. And he skips past his man. Good, strong midfield running here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bellingham.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
And here's Vinicius Junior. And that's been intercepted. Bellingham. And it's Drogba. Spread out to the left.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Schneider. Schneider's terrific header. Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Vinicius Junior. Neymar. Bellingham. Neymar. And this is... Can he put it away? Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Rummenigge! Goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Lazio have the equaliser. Tries a shot! Goal! Lazio! And the comeback is complete.
Portugal really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Lazio go into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And here's Neymar. Belletti. Now it's Dybala. He has found a way through. Dybala. Chance for the header! Oh, and again! That's another chance! Oh, taken with style! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So the lead now is 2.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Picked out brilliant. Vinicius Junior! Well, now it's a race for the ball. It's Neymar! And it's been... In he goes again! And another try! Vinicius Junior is flagged offside. And the first half is done. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Dybala. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Good running, strong and purposeful.
There they go, hunting again.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
And it's Belletti. Look at the space here. Big header. Denied by an instinctive save.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
He's through here. Bayer can pick that up. Adams. Tchouameni. Schneider. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Drogba. Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's been cut out, well played. And it's Schneider. And here's Drogba.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Vinicius Junior.
That was lovely, that.
I want to throw in. Oh, that's neat. Great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. And Neuer pulls off a sensational save. And we have our very first corner. Schneider goes short. Portugal are looking to go forward now. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Pinches it off him. Bellingham, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Dybala. Schneider. Drogba. That's a nicely measured pass. This ended up in no man's land. That is lovely. He's got tall. Oh, just needed a better contact.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
That'll be a throw. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Rummenigge. Bellingham.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Out to the left it goes. And here's Schneider. Now that's a fine challenge. 75 minutes played. Lazio have reclaimed it. Schneider! And it's Schneider. Schneider will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's Schneider! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Messi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He could be in here. That has not gone well. Now there's a fine ball. That's good play. Bellingham. He's picked his way through. Oh, what a climb! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And surely that settles it. What a great header, got plenty on that.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Lazio grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Played back in. And here's Dybala.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
De Bruyne. Messi. No way through.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di
Threads
recupero.
one in. Rummenigge. He's dealt with that really well. Messi. Dybala. He's found a way through. Dybala! And the referee brings it to a close. Well, what a game.